All right. Oh, I'm not on the video. We're live here in the shop today. Carl is running this video. My name's Ashley Luke, owner of Momentum Wellness, certified personal trainer and nutrition coach. My dad was in one of the videos, Video Tuesday, welcome, that we did, I don't know how many weeks ago?
A month or so ago.
Month or so ago. Went over well. So well that I'm kicking the camera here. Oh, by the way. So well that he decided that we were going to do another one. And he enjoyed the first one so much. So
I think I opened my mouth in the first one and committed to number 2.
So now I let him run the reins on this one, which is why we are staged in the shop, in the garage. And he's going to ask me all the questions. And I'm a little bit nervous. It's a little weird when you're on the other end of the questions. And we'll see how this goes.
I did not get time to prep on my first video, so I kind of give her the premise of what we're going to talk about, give her a heads up, but I may have a few other non-workout related questions for her. So we'll see how she does, and I'll make them simple, and then maybe at the end I'll let you guys, if anyone's on there wants to ask questions or PM us later. Not workout related, that's her department.
That could be workout related.
Gearhead related, I might be able to at least stumble my way through.
I don't know if this is going to be more Shop Talk with Carl or Video Tuesday with Ashley. But
all right, we'll start at Ashley's
this
video.
goes.
I'm sorry. I'm going to strike. It's going to go to snowmobile, and I hate to tell everybody. So a little background. I've been working out with Ash for this March will be 2 years. And I really don't understand the terminology. People is like, well, Ashley used to be a power lifter. I don't know if people know that. She competed for a while.
Yeah, I've competed for about 3 years in powerlifting. I don't know. I don't share what I have done or where I come from, which, I don't know, you guys probably want to know that stuff, but I used to compete in powerlifting and I loved it. So that's kind of my background on how I work out actually in my style. I like to lift really heavy things, and which is what I'm going to start transitioning into, because it's what I'm super passionate about, and I love empowering people through lifting really heavy things because it's a lot of fun.
So here's the first question. What is your max lift in a competition for deadlift?
I never answer this for people. In competition, I want to say was 285, but I have hit 300.
At 127 pounds?
I was like 125 pounds when I hit the 285.
So I never realized how this stuff works. It's all mathematics. You take
Yeah,
the weight.
there's like a score. So if someone's obviously heavier than me and they lift more, it's called a Wilks. And so it's just kind of like an equation of body weight and how much you're lifting.
Well, let's just say she's been on the podium every competition.
So that's where I come from that.
So anyways, that kind of goes into what's the difference if you want to lift for tone or bulk? And maybe that's not even a valid question, and maybe this is not a very good topic. But like myself, yeah, I think the bulk would be cool results to kind of look a little buffier, if that's a new word tonight.
That's new.
But I think at the end of the day, I'm more of a tone guy. Like I said in the last video, I just want to move. At my age, I'm done impressing people. I just want to move. I do like the skinny waistline. That's kind of cool. But, so what is the difference? Is there a difference? Is there a difference in the diet? What's going on?
So there is. I hate the word toning because I think people don't realize that toning is actually like a lot of work. Like that's like a 5-day a week toning, weight losing. Like it's not like you just lift a few weights and get toned. There's a lot that goes into it. The bulking that my dad's talking about is, he probably hears me say it a lot. It's not a term that you'll really hear a lot of weight loss coaches or trainers use. Is because when I'm eating a bunch of food during the winter, I would say it's bulking season as an excuse to eat a bunch of food.
Or the holidays.
Yes, it's bulking season, so my family hears it quite a bit. And what that is, you have to eat excess food in order to gain. I mean, you eat a lot of food, you gain weight. And when right now I'm trying to gain muscle, I'm trying to gain strength, I'm trying to get my numbers up, bulking, I want to put on weight. So I'm eating extra food. Toning It's kind of the same. I think of toning the same as like bodybuilding. You want to put on muscle. There's obviously healthy ways to go about bulking. A lot of people will do it in an unhealthy way where they just eat whatever they want whenever and put on weight that way. I like to take a more healthy approach. Still eating vegetables, just like tons of vegetables. And it just has to do with your calorie intake, calorie output, and stuff like that. So toning and bulking, I would say, are different things. I think of bulking as more like, let's do this, lift up the weight, gain all the muscle, and toning, I guess, is like a lesser version of that. And toning, a lot of people, that's what they want, but they don't realize that's a lot of work. Like that is more than 3 days a week you have to put in to be toned.
So can you bulk and eat right without putting on weight in the belly?
No, you have to gain weight to gain weight.
So
So that's why people go into bulking and cutting phases. So during like winter-ish months, I'll have my clients eat surplus calories, because if you want to gain muscle, you're going to have to gain fat. It just happens. You can't choose, and you don't know your exact calculation. It would be a very, very, very fine line to do that, and it's possible, but you might as well just gain the weight during winter. And then summer you go into a cut and you cut back your caloric intake, and then you kind of do a little bit more cardio with it, and that's when you have that fat come off, and then you're left with that toned, or you're left with the bulking or the strength leftovers from winter without the fat. So you have to add it and cut it, add it and cut it. That's how you healthily do that.
I mean, the other day, I don't know if this is even on topic, this isn't my wheelhouse, but I've always do cardio, abs, then I get into my workout, every workout. Well, I've been trying to quit the cardio because I didn't believe Ashley, just like I haven't changed my eating for 50 years. She's like, you're burning all your energy into doing that first, and I thought she was full of shit. But anyways, so I've never been a big bench press guy. My form's bad. I'm overworking my shoulders. But now by going to doing just light cardio, warming up and bench press, my weights have gone up dramatically. So yeah, I mean, there's something about how you arrange that workout too to get your goal, because I didn't feel tired at all, but my strength wasn't there after 30 minutes on the elliptical, and I felt fine, but
right, so that's just one of those things, like if you're bulking or cutting, that's where you, like right now, I'm not doing much cardio. I do cardio like 1 day a week for like 30 minutes, and that's it, because I want all energy and everything that my body has to go into building muscle and breaking down my muscle tissue, not trying to burn fat and use all my energy. Then when I switch into cutting, which would be more summer, I mean, you can do it whenever, but being in a swimsuit, kind of want to, look a little leaner. That's when I go and do cardio first and then weights. And it all just depends on what your goals are.
You don't do cardio.
Yes,
All right.
exposed!
You did with me today. All right.
See, he made me do cardio with him today. It was the worst 20 minutes of my life on the elliptical.
And I can ramble on for another half hour, but at the end of the day, we're here to promote Ashley's business. The thing is the guy was telling me today, actually, perception indicates experience. So, and the reason I started asking Ashley these questions and her background that nobody knows, if you'd see her at the gym, you would never guess she was a competitive power lifter. You think of a total perception. When I tell people my daughter's a power lifter, I'll let your mind go to what you think a power lifter is.
Not this.
And she wins, okay? I've seen her do very well. And she has tried all different forms of, I don't want to use the word diet, eating. From keto to...
Yeah, I've tried just because I want to know. And I want to see how my body reacts. And I want to know what I'm telling people to do. I've done it, and I even working out wise, when I first started working out, they called me cardio queen. I know, I'm embarrassed, but so I've been there. I've been hours on the treadmill hoping to lose weight, nothing happened. And then I fell into powerlifting. Then I took about probably a year, not too long ago, and did more bodybuilding just to learn that process. And I don't know, I try everything. So I've done it all. Done there, done that.
And you've done some things and you haven't liked it, but
Oh,
you've
God,
stuck
yeah.
it out because I don't know enough about to talk different diets and eating. But if you go to a trainer that all they preach is keto, well, I'm going to roll this into a snowmobile, getting back to that perception and experience. I've been blessed, lucky. I ride probably 9 different snowmobiles a year and not around the block. I'll put 2,000 miles on this one, 1,000 miles on this one, and they're all new stuff, and I've done it for years. You go into a Skidoo dealer or whatever and you say, hey, what's the latest and greatest? What's he going to sell you? Well, the Skidoo's the best. And half of these people haven't done anything else. So how do they know what how they could help you in a different brand? Where anyone out there wants to know what's the best motor, suspension setup, who has best durability, shock package. I can answer those questions as she can answer that, only because my perception is reality. I'm very adamant about the sport, and I've had the opportunity to ride all of them for thousands of miles. So it kind of goes hand in hand with a trainer. Some of these trainers, I'm guessing, have not gone to vegan. I don't think you've done the all bacon diet, have you?
I have not done the all bacon
What do they
diet.
call that one?
I've not done the carnivore diet. I've not eaten all pork. I don't know.
But, so yeah, that's kind of my point here is I'm learning as I go. I like the way I feel. I got a little shoulder pain because I'm lifting a little wrong, and Ashley's been working with me today. We'll work every Tuesday, get back on a routine with
Yeah,
her.
because I let him go on his own, think he could handle it. And then lo and behold, I was with him the last like 2 days watching him, and no, he was all off. He's all wrong.
And you think as long as I'm there, hey, I'm lifting, but I'm not doing it right. And
He's
so,
using his shoulders for literally everything, causing shoulder pain. So figure that out. Get him
yeah,
back
so, and I got a month to, 3 weeks to go till go time.
Yeah.
It's, this is one of them I'm sitting on that should be ready to rock you pretty quick. But now, questions for Ashley.
I swear I'm nervous.
All right, we're running late on time, long on time. I don't know how long are we?
You've still got like 3 minutes.
So, what are the 4 major snowmobile manufacturers in North America still manufacturing sleds?
Skidoo, Polaris, Arctic, Yamaha.
Yes.
Okay, got one.
Here's a tough one. The vehicle you drive, what's the proper call out, or how would you tell a mechanic at a shop, here's what I drive?
It's a Cherokee XJ. It's blue. It has 4 wheels.
Oh, come on, you can do better than that. You got the Cherokee XJ.
What the year?
Yeah,
97.
yep.
What else?
How many doors does it have?
2 doors.
What kind of transmission does it have?
Manual.
Okay, what are the gearing and the axle ratios?
I'm out.
All right. So if you're building one of these with 35s, and you want to still drive it on the highway, 35-inch tires, what axle ratio should you probably have?
2 to 1.
Yeah, well, you're 350. Yeah, you're a little off. But
Well, tell them. What if they want to know?
what if they want it?
What was the answer?
355 is what I'm running now.
There you
so.
go.
I'm not 355s. That's
You
what
were
we-
wrong?
No, that's what we just put in. That's
Oh!
within your Jeep. These would be 488s. My bad.
Whatever.
That would be bad. So, if anyone wants to really fluster me, ask me some Jeep or snowmobile questions.
Yeah, you guys
but,
can leave comments. You don't have to do it now, but go back through.
that's my forte.
Or if you want to know anything from him, like in general, of being a guy who does not care about health and now is like kind of actually healthy. Because apparently, coming from me, nobody cares what I say. And he'll say the exact same thing, and everybody loves it. So apparently, just go to him for your questions, because nobody cares what I say.
Well, it was funny today, and I did not start this conversation. There's a younger guy in the gym in his 20s. I guess, I don't know.
Yeah,
And-
he's my age.
And he said, oh, this is the first cardio I've done in weeks or whatever. And then we got talking on eating. Oh, because he had love handles. So he's in bulking season. He was a fit guy. He looked like an MMA.
I don't
a
know
really
if he's
fit
bulking.
guy.
I think I just
He's
gained
just,
some weight. But
the beer
going
drinking
to
was getting the best of him.
bulking.
And then we got talking on foods. And he's like, I can tell when I eat gluten, wheat, I sweat and it smells different. He's like, I can tell right away when I'm eating that stuff.
There's just a difference between working out and being like eating healthy while working out, or working out and eating unhealthy while working out. And that's where I'm really trying to push for my business to go, is like bulking but healthy, not going to McDonald's and getting 6 hamburgers and saying it's bulking season. As fun as that is, it does stuff to your insides and it kills your energy. And I don't, if you do that and then you go and you try to work out and gain muscle, your energy's not going to be there to do that. So then you're just going to gain the 6 hamburgers and mess up all your hormones at the same time. It just turns into a mess. So that's why I want to be like powerlifting, heavy lifting, but healthy. Yeah. Anything else?
Out of the 3 manufacturers making crossover sleds, which one doesn't have tipped up rails? There you go. There's one for the audience, which nobody is a snowmobiler on this video, but
If you know the answer, leave it in the comments. And you
yeah,
get
I'll
a
make sure
discount.
Ashley gives you something.
Yeah, and you get a
So yeah,
prize.
out of the 3 manufacturers that make a 50-50 crossover snowmobile, which would be a 144, 146 link track, which one does not have tipped up rails?
Okay, if you answer, you get a prize. All right. So my new program for next year is going to be lifting. So if you are plateauing in the gym, or you want to make sure you're doing your lifts right, or you want a program written just for you and your goals, that's me. Very limited spots, and I mean very. So contact me to get on the wait list. And I think that is it. Thank you for watching. Have a great video Tuesday night. Anything else from you?
Every YouTube video I watch say like, subscribe, post.
Yes,
like.
please
See,
do
there
that.
you
Thank
go.
you. He's on it. Please do that. It's the
Yes.
only way anyone knows about me during this shutdown COVID situation.
Oh, it sucks. I'm so sick of this at work. It's
Same.
crazy.
So, all right, enjoy your night, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Nobody.